ladies and gentlemen, from those sizes, welcome back to my TV vlog series. Today I am doing a review on the 1970 movie, The Aristocats. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, like, and comment on what movies you would like me to watch and do TV vlogs on. Thank you for watching, and let's get started. Wow, this movie was really good. So I'm going to go on all the things I like about it, like I did with all my other TV vlogs. So let's start with the animation. Okay, wow. The animation in this movie was spectacular. For 1970 Walt Disney movies, this movie managed to make every single shot look like it was made by an artist. Like, it took, maybe 6 months to make each shot, which there were, probably 5 to 10,000 shots. They were really good. They were very well animated. I like how Edgar had 5 fingers, unlike most cartoon characters where they have 3. I know it's really hard to animate cats walking. Just wanted to get that out there. Especially since this movie's 1970, people. Before they could make automatic animation, they had to make everything simply. Otherwise, for the animation, I really like the animation they did with the cats. I like how pleasing they all look. Like, Edgar looks pleasing. Madame looks pleasing. All the cats look very cute and pleasing. Yeah, especially Tammis. Otherwise, yeah. Let's talk about some minor things. First of all, the title Aristocats is very good because it's a pun of aristocrats, which means like a wealthy, spoiled kind of person. So Aristocats matches. Yeah, I don't even need to go that far. And another minor thing is the setting in this movie. The setting is in Paris, and they go out to other cities and then come back later on as the climax begins. But, yeah, I think the climax for this movie is pretty... the setting is very good because it's in a more... how should I say? Like a fancy kind of city, like a wealthy city for them to be Aristocats in. Like if it was in the U.S. or... maybe like New York City or LA or London or somewhere like that, it wouldn't be as realistic and fancy. So I think Paris actually brings out that spoiled, wealthy part of this, especially because this movie is in 1970, where Paris was like the most beautiful place in the world. So, yeah. Okay, let's talk about the voice acting. The voice acting in this movie isn't very good. I really like Tammis's voice and Madame's voice and Edgar's voice and all the 3 kittens' voices. I guess I like the Dutchess's voice, but I think they should have brought more famous people in, like maybe someone with a higher voice or a lower voice for Tammis. But I think all the voices they have right now are appropriate. Just maybe if they wanted to make this movie more famous, they could have brought in more famous people or actors. Back in 1970, I don't know, like famous, super famous old voice actors or actors. But honestly, the voice acting in this movie is spot on. Just wanted to get that out there because if they wanted to make more money, then they should have upgraded that. Okay, let's talk about the comedy. There's no real comedy in this movie. There's some romantic comedy, and Tammis has some really funny lines I actually chuckled at in the movie, like how he refers to Dutchess as his wife or his babe or something like that. He always goes baby or honey or something like that. Let's talk about Tammis as a character. I really like Tammis's character. He's very funny. He kind of reminds me of myself. And I'm one of those people, when I look at the movies, I'm like, oh my god, that character is like me. When I look in the mirror, I see that kind of person, personality-wise. And I won't give examples or anything, but I think Tammis is not really close, but maybe a bit close. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys this because you guys don't know my real personality, but just wanted to get that out there. Dutchess's character wasn't really that good. I really didn't like how ignorant, I guess is the right word, she was towards Tammis in the beginning, and how she was so unappreciative of him saving the kittens' lives and wanting to be with her, and she's so spoiled and blah, blah, blah. But I guess that's natural. I mean, when they live with Madame, then it's pretty natural that they're going to be spoiled. Okay, let's talk about the three kittens. I forgot the girl's name, the white kitten, but she gets into trouble a lot. And she's honestly my least favorite of the kittens, because she's so sassy and girly and romantic and all that. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that, but when you're looking at a character-wise, I really didn't enjoy looking at her, since she was the only cat who got in trouble twice, which is weird because she's the only girl there. I mean, if it was like a boy kitten, then you would understand it. Like, I don't know. I just think they should have made her more likable. As for the other kittens, I like Toulouse I like Toulouse the second least, like as the middle. I mean, he has some funny lines and all, but he doesn't really do anything throughout the movie. And the third one, or my favorite one, is the black one, but he doesn't get really any screen time at all in this movie. So yeah. What's funny is that my list consists from my least favorite to my favorite, but it's also the most seen to the least seen. So it's like comparing apples to oranges in a way. So, oh my god, if you guys like voting for bad guys, rooting for bad guys in movies, then be sure to like and comment on that or whatever. But I'm one of those people, when I watch a movie, I really root for the bad guy most of the time, unless it's like, I don't know, Heath Ledger's Joker or something like that, where it's like a super bad guy and you're totally rooting for the superhero. But in movies like this, in case of Edgar, by the way, or movies like, I don't know, like Megamind or even SpongeBob as Plankton, you really feel bad for the bad guy sometimes, because he never really gets any credit for what he does. I mean, eventually in Megamind got some credit for what he did and all that, and same with Plankton sometimes. He's a nice character. And Edgar, honestly, every time I rooted for him, he won, which is awesome, because when you're rooting for the bad guy and he loses, you kind of lose hope. But Edgar, every time he was fighting Napoleon and that other dog, he always won, and when he was trying to get the kittens, he always won until the end, where he got shipped to Timbuktu, which honestly I think is very sad. But I want to talk about Edgar. I really like Edgar. He's probably my favorite character in this movie, other than Tammis. But yeah, he's really funny. I mean, he's not like half funny, but like, you kind of feel bad for the guy. Like, honestly, he's getting Madame's will has more of those stupid cats in it than Edgar, who's been serving for her for probably his whole life. Which, honestly, if it was me, I would do the same thing Edgar did. I would probably kill the cats and get all the credit for it, because honestly I did more than the cats. The cats just ate and slept, and I did all the work for them, and I don't get any credit, but they do. It's really not fair. And that's one of the minor things I don't like about this movie, is how they treat Edgar. And honestly, at the end, I was like, make Edgar win, make him tell the truth to Madame, and then make him get something in the will or something like that. But he just got shipped to Timbuktu, which honestly is not the best ending for this movie. Oh my god, let's talk about Napoleon and that other dog. They were hilarious. They were straight up the funniest characters in this movie. They were probably my third favorites, or maybe even second favorites if you count out Tammis. They are my honestly third favorite characters in the movie. I really like the running gag with him being able to smell and hear stuff and tell what they are. He's like, okay, that's a 12-cylinder car, and that's a size 9 shoe with a hole in the left foot. It's really funny, and I like how he always says, I'm the leader, I do this, you do that. And I like that scene where Edgar's trying to get his hat and his umbrella and the cage back from them, and then he gets massaged, and then they fight over each other. It's so funny. I laughed at that scene so much. And oh my god, the songs in this movie were spot on. Honestly, my least favorite song was probably Scales and Arpeggios, because that was just dumb. It was by the Kittens. I really liked Everyone Wants to Be a Kitten, or a Cat, and I liked the first song, Aristocats. Otherwise, the songs in this movie were awesome, and I really congratulate them on that. Okay, I give this movie a 4.7 out of 5 stars, which means it's really good. Honestly, for 1970 Walt Disney, I think this movie literally hit the bullseye, and I think it deserves more praise than it got. yeah, shout out to you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Check out more awesome videos by askair. Thank you for watching. Hit that bell icon beside the subscribe button, like, comment, and this is askair signing out. See you guys next time. Bye.